Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the thermal power plant. So, firstly, what is a thermal power plant? Thermal power plant is a power station which is used to convert heat energy to electrical energy for household and commercial applications. The heat energy is converted into electrical energy. In the process of electric power generation, the steam operated turbines convert heat into mechanical power and then finally into electrical power. So, let us see how does thermal power plant work. Initially, we give fuel as the input and it is crushed, and the heat obtained from the combustion of this fuel is used to convert the water into steam in the boiler. So this steam, which is at high temperature and high pressure, is moved into the steam turbine, and it rotates the blades of the steam turbine which are connected to the shaft of the generator. So then the shaft also rotates, then electricity is produced in the generator. So it can be supplied, it can be supplied to any other household users, and in between this, and there will be a system for converting the steam back to water so that water can be recycled. So let us see the working components of the thermal power plant. Firstly, the fuel storage and the handling part. It is the most essential part because it is to store the fuel safely in appropriate amount so that the plant can run smoothly if there is shortage of the fuel. So a fuel storage facility is defined in a plant to store an adequate amount of fuel. The first step in the process of fuel generation is that the fuel is brought into the beaker's house with the help of a belt conveyor. So the fuel transported to the plant is generally bigger in particle size, and before it is moved into the boiler furnace, it is broken into smaller pieces and using crushes. Second, water treatment plant. In thermal power plant, water is used in large quantity. So this water is converted into steam and used to rotate the turbine. So basically this water and steam comes into direct contact with the boiler and the turbine blades. If the water fed to the boiler is not treated properly, then it will reduce the efficiency and lifespan of the systems. So suspended matter from the water is removed by adding alum into the water tank through gravity suppression method. And after gravity suppression method, water softening is done by ion exchange process. Next one, steam boiler. A boiler is a pressure vessel which is used to generate high pressure steam at a saturated temperature. The crushed fuel from the crushers is fed into the boiler furnace, generating a large amount of heat. On the other hand, treated water, which is free from the impurities and air, is fed into the boiler drum where the combustion heat from the fuel is transferred to water to convert it into high temperature and high pressure. Basically, what happens in the steam boiler is that whatever heat we get from the combustion of the fuel which we give as input is used to convert the water into steam. This is what happens in the steam boiler. So next comes the most important part, it is turbine. It is a mechanical device which converts kinetic and pressure energy of steam into useful work. So whatever we steam get from the boiler goes to the turbine and loses its kinetic and pressure energy and rotates the turbine blades, which rotates the turbine blades. So the turbine blades are connected with the shaft of the generator. So shaft of the generator also rotates, which provides electrical energy. Now let us discuss the working of the thermal power plant. Let us see the parts. Firstly, this region is known as boiler, and this is a generator, condenser, these are turbines, and this is a powerhouse. So firstly we give the fuel as inlet and it is crushed, and due to combustion heat is produced. and this heat makes the water into steam, and the water and the steam is transferred to the turbines. So we can see there will be three types of turbines: high pressure turbine, intermediate pressure turbine, and low pressure turbine. So this steam makes the blades of the turbines to turn, and the blades are connected to the shaft. So the shaft also rotates, and electricity is produced in the generator. So this electricity can be stored in the powerhouse, and it is ready to supply. And we can see the steam here once again is converted into water at the condenser, and the condenser again gives the water as inlet to the boiler. In this way electricity is produced. Now let us discuss the pros and cons of the thermal power plant. Firstly, pros. The cost of power generation is very effective, as a fuel used in the thermal power plant is coal. It is very abundant and it is very economical. Also, the plant can set up irrespective of any special geographical requirement, and it also requires very less area as compared with the other power plants such as nuclear power plant. Now let us discuss the cons. The use of fossil fuels can cause the depletion of the resources, and also it requires large quantity of water, and efficiency of the systems of the machines used is very low, and it costs very high maintenance. That's it. Thank you.